Hi everyone, and welcome to day one of our 7-day sneak peek. For those of you that I haven't gotten a chance to meet or I have not connected with, my name is Francesca Calhoun, and I am an Emerald Beachbody coach, and I have been in this business for about 7 months now. Today's video is just going to be a brief touch on some of the misconceptions about being a Beachbody coach and what you can expect from us over the next 7 days. So first of all, as I said, my name is Francesca. Throughout the week, you're also going to meet two of my teammates, Allie and Laura. Each one of us is here to help you and answer any questions that you might have as we go through the week. And I really just want to encourage everybody to ask whatever you might want to ask about this coaching opportunity, Beachbody as a company, about how to get started, anything. There's no question that's off limits. So please don't hesitate to ask any one of us. Post it in the group. Each day for the next 7 days, you're going to get one video from one of us. In that video, we're going to touch on a different topic. These topics are frequently asked questions that we get, a lot of concerns that people might have, and so we just touch on the basics. You can imagine that there's a lot more to know about becoming a coach that we can't cover in 7 days. So if something comes up and we haven't touched on it, please just post it in the group. This is a completely open discussion, and our focus and our hope is for you to leave this group and know a little bit more or know enough to decide whether you want to join us or not. So the first thing that I want to share is just a little bit about myself. And I just finished my master's degree and got a master's in social work. I just recently finished, and when I was first introduced to Beachbody was while I was finishing up grad school. The reason that I was so attracted to Beachbody was because I really needed a job that would help me kind of pay and save up some money while I was in school. But I was going to school full time, I was doing an internship, and there just really wasn't anything that I could get even part time. So Beachbody was a perfect combination for me. As a social worker, obviously one of my main drives is to help people and connect with them, get to know them, and just walk through some really tough things for them. At the same time, about a year and a half ago, I really started my own intentional fitness and health lifestyle change. I've always been an athlete most of my life, and like so many people after college, I got my first desk job and was never moving around. I was sitting down way more than I was used to, and I gained about 15 pounds. And some people might think like, oh, whatever, no big deal. But for me, it was more about how I was feeling, not the fact that I had gained 10 to 15 pounds, but more about just like I just had really low self-esteem at that point, and I've never been somebody to have really low self-esteem. I was being really hard on myself. I didn't have energy to go out or do things, and I was just feeling really sluggish, and I didn't like it. So that's when I really started to take my health back. I was also obviously getting older and becoming more aware of the importance of that. And then fast forward to about 6 or 7 months ago, when I connected with my coach, who is my coach now, Amy, and she connected me to this opportunity. And fitness and health had become such a big passion of mine. I thought, why not? Why not give this a shot? It's part-time, and I can really help other people. I can connect them to this opportunity, and I can help them achieve their health and fitness goals. So that's a little bit about me. As a Beachbody coach, our main focus is to connect, which I've touched on a little bit already. To connect, to motivate people, to get to know them. One of the biggest turnoffs for people about this opportunity is because they think that they're just going to become a salesperson overnight. The biggest objection is, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want my family and friends to feel like all I'm doing is trying to get them to buy things. And let me tell you that that's not what it is. I would say that have been pretty successful up until now, or during my first 6 or 7 months, and I haven't really sold anything to my family and friends, and I'm completely fine. Not just that, but my family and friends are able to see the benefits just through my life, how much joy this gives me, how much motivation, and they start asking questions, which brings me to the number one thing that we do as Beachbody coaches, and that is that we share our journey. We just share our lifestyle. We share our passion for living a healthy life. We share how much we love the products, the workouts, and that's it. This is not about who can sell the most products. This is not about who can be the number one seller. And I think that's important to know. People who are signing up to do our challenges, they don't need a nutritionist and they don't need a personal trainer because our programs give them that. Our programs are their personal trainer. These are qualified people. And they all come with a nutrition plan that has been looked over and set out by a nutritionist, by somebody who knows, which is the second thing that people worry about. I'm not a personal trainer. I don't have any certifications. I don't know anything about health and wellness. That's okay. Because the biggest thing for us to do for people is that all they need is somebody who's going to check in on them, somebody who's going to care, someone who's going to motivate them. And when somebody's doing a workout program at home by themselves, they're not getting that. And that is our main role as a Beachbody coach. We are there to connect and walk alongside somebody as they're going through these programs. Think back to the time when you first started something and how intimidating that was, how scary it was, and just how much you needed, or maybe you did have somebody, and how much that one accountability person was able to impact you and how successful you were. So those are two. You're not going to be a salesperson, and you don't need to be somebody that has all of these certifications to be successful in this business. This business is not about being done with your fitness journey either. And a lot of people worry, like, I don't have this big weight loss transformation, or I'm still on my journey. I can't help somebody else because I'm not done yet. But the beauty of this business is that this isn't about being done with your story, being done with your journey. People don't want to see somebody who has a perfect little wrapped up life. They're the perfect shape, they're the perfect body, the perfect weight, they eat all the perfect things. People don't want to see that because that's not real life. So this is not about like already having achieved your life's goals or your weight loss goals. You don't have to have already been there to be a successful coach. The important part is that you're on the journey, that you are on your way, and that you're sharing with people your struggles, your wins, what you do to overcome that. That's what makes you a successful Beachbody coach. And lastly, I want to just be clear that this group is not about recruiting you. We do not earn directly off of recruiting you. The other thing that I love about this business and this opportunity is that I cannot be successful if my team is not successful. So this is not an environment that's cutthroat, that I'm not going to share with you because then you might beat me. No, this is an opportunity of complete support. We have an amazing team that is behind you 110%. And everything that I do benefits my teammates. So they want to see me doing the best that I can. They want me to make sure that I have all the tools that I need. I just want you to understand that as we go through this week, this is not about recruiting you. What this is making sure that you understand everything that is entailed in this opportunity and challenging you to think about whether this is a good fit for you. I could go out and recruit 100 coaches tomorrow. If none of those coaches truly felt a call to this business, it would be a complete waste of my time. So I want you to know that that's not what this is about. If at the end of these 7 days you feel like this is awesome and this is a great opportunity for all of you guys, but I really don't know if this is a good fit for me, be honest about that. Talk to the person who invited you to this group and tell them that. And because maybe they can help you either realize, you know what, you're right, this might not be a good path for you, but maybe they can also help you realize some things that you haven't been able to see in yourself. So please just rest easy that this is just an open conversation. And like I said in the beginning, ask as many questions as you want. We really want you to have all the information that you need to make the best decision for you and for all of the people that you could really touch and connect with if you decided to take advantage of this opportunity. So again, just want to welcome everybody. I'm super excited that you have all taken this important step to at least ask, to seek out some answers, and to be curious. So I thank you for your curiosity, and I hope that you have fun this week. And once again, don't hesitate to ask any questions that you might have. See y'all later.